frequency of the Lionheart Collective. I'm reaching with you into that frequency through the heart technology, where we join using the body technology fully aligned with the open portal to communicate and receive and co-create together. You ask about these moments that humanity is facing. There seems to be so much darkness. It's like cleaning a house, isn't it? When you start cleaning your house, you see all the dirt on the floor, and you see all the accumulation, because your eyes are open to see, because you are in the frequency of cleaning, of rearranging. And so your eyes see things that they do not see or perceive in the same way when it is not cleaning day. Or it sees but then forgets. I'll do that tomorrow. The body knows though. And you are in this time of great clearance in a way, and great clarity. But with clarity, with clearing, with a clear vision, there is an opening of dimensional sight. There is an awareness of that which is always there, but that you did not see. And it can feel overwhelming, especially when all of a sudden, it seems, all of a sudden, when all of a sudden does not exist. There are always processes that seem invisible. All of a sudden is that you did not see the germination of the seed and its way up in the ground out towards the sun. You just saw the plant arise one day. All of a sudden, it's the same thing for you now. It seems as though your world is shifting all of a sudden. And yet this germination has been alive within you, within the collective, within the earth frequency for so long. In your time frequency, so long. Aspirations, intentions, and yearnings have planted and seeded this germination for so long. And so now the shoots are pushing through the ground and are reaching the sun. What a joyful process it is for the plant, but it is a difficult one at the same time. And yet it is life, budding through resistance, through matter, in a way that brings in new life. And today in your world, there is an enlightenment of the world. And in your philosophies, you have often thought of enlightenment as something fun and joyful, celebratory. It is on a soul level, of course it is, but on a human technology level. And we use again the word technology because it's a very good catchword today. And we use it because we want you to understand that you are a technology, a beautiful technology, and complex. Your AI is nothing next to the human technology. We laugh because it is so true. But you are a human technology, and this enlightening of your world, this enlightening is actually upheaval to the body system. Because it's like all of a sudden realizing that you live in a house that needs to be cleaned. In a sense, reorganized. And so you see the dust that's accumulated. You see the imperfections. And at first it can be difficult, scary, overwhelming. There can be judgment, constriction in the body system. It is normal. This darkness, what you call darkness, is frequency. Frequency that is part of your world, part of this world. Light and dark. Dark, you know, cannot exist without light, and light cannot exist without dark. You know this in your mind, but to experience it through the body is another thing. And right now, humanity is experiencing the emergence of more darkness. It seems as though there is more darkness. It has always been there. It has been your loyal companion on this journey of being human. And we say this with kindness because you experienced this the other day in your meditation when your heart-brain coherence was perfection and you were at that moment having thoughts around the darkness. And instead of judging, you let this come through the body system, the heart, and you experience actually a mystical, what you call mystical experience, because you understood with the body, not just with your head, with the body intelligence, you understood that when you are in coherence and you summon darkness through that coherence, you are actually transmuting it into light energy, what you call light energy. But we are careful with that word because the light that you think is light is actually not light. Light, this energy of oneness, is not light or dark. It is all of it. What you call God, we would call it God. This God frequency that encompasses light and darkness. When your technology is in coherence, gut, heart, and brain in coherence, when you are crucified in the Christ consciousness in the body, aligned, you understand this, then God is present in the consciousness of the body, and everything is welcome. And when this welcoming of everything, light and dark, Mother Teresa and Hitler joining you at the table, energy is present. This is what you experienced in your meditation. And this is what humanity is being invited to do, especially those who call themselves light workers. We are weary of that word, and you feel it tensing in your body as we use that word that you and some others sometimes use. There's a tenseness in that gut of yours because this word, this identification word, is a divisive word. It is dividing. How can I be a light worker if I do not claim my darkness? And so many light workers are divided within their own system, looking only to the light in them and in the world, and resisting the darkness. Into the shadows it will go, but into the shadows it will function, separate from the heart coherence, the God self. And in that separateness, eventually bubble up and create havoc. Humanity right now is at this crucible point. This crucible point, like, yes, the cross of Christ, this beautiful symbol that we see inside your body. We are showing you this crux, this crucible, this cross is the coming together of light and darkness, of what you call heaven and earth also, of all these polarities that meet in the heart technology. God is present in that. It is present in everything. But for you to experience yourself in the God frequency, in this incarnation called humanity, then there must be a usage of the body technology. Right now, humanity is seeing darkness, things bubbling up indeed. It feels like too much at times. If we look at this from the eyes of a separate ego, a technology that is separate from the heart, if you look at this information from that viewpoint, you will create such fear within the body. And fear is separateness, and separateness feeds fear. Vicious cycle indeed. But when you cohere your technology, which so many of you are learning to do and experiencing, it is time, this technology that was at times hidden, left to only a few, an elite, monastic, mystical society indeed, was knowledgeable on this technology. Today it is on your internet, in your YouTube, everywhere to be found. This is because it is time. So many of you now are understanding through the carne, the cells of your body, the felt sense of your body technology. You are understanding because you are experiencing coherence. You are retrieving the technology of your body through breath, for instance. You can find this coherence and cultivate it in the body system. And when you look then out into your world or into your world and see darkness, when you look at it from the eyes of the coherent heart, it is transmuted. This is what you call transcendence. And so many have mistaken transcendence as something that disinvolves the body and disinvolves darkness, when it is absolutely the opposite. We smile, and you smile with us. At times, what is the most evident in front of our eyes, we cannot see, because we are not looking with that frequency, right? And now you are looking with that frequency of the embodied mystic, which you are, all of you. And so this darkness right now in this world, in this news cycle, we invite you to not look at it until you are settled in your heart. And if you see it and it unsettles your body, you have the technology to breathe into the body. Do not try to escape the tightness in your gut. Do not try to push it back into the basement. This is energy asking to be claimed by you. And the way to claim it is to breathe with it through the heart frequency technology. When you do such a thing, what you are actually doing, what you call finding safety in the body, what you call regulating the nervous system. Indeed, you are doing this on a biological level, but you are multidimensional, and your body is multidimensional. And what you do when you are breathing with the tightness in the body, when darkness comes to visit, you are bringing spiritus into matter. And you are helping You are opening portals so that this frequency you call darkness can be retrieved back into energy, and you will expand into energy. God expands. This expanding God concept that many religions speak of, many mystics speak of, it is true. You felt it the other day in your meditation. You felt it. You knew it with every cell in your being. This was no longer just a theory. It was an experience that you had in the body as you brought in through your beautiful meditation, through the heart. You invited in those thoughts that normally you would have judged and put in the basement because they are not supposed to be here during a healing session, right? And yet you had enough coherence. Your system was so coherent that these thoughts, this darkness, we hyphen it because it is a concept of human structure. Dark, light is a construct of division, but it is only frequency, and it is all God. When you invited it in, you sat with it and breathed with it, you became more. God expanded. And it was a delightful experience, wasn't it? And so, this is the breath work all of humanity is doing at this moment. This is the meditation that all of humanity is being ushered into. It seems so quick, doesn't it? But it is the right time. You are surrounded, all of you, with frequencies of what we would call love and light. Yes. Frequencies of wisdom. We would call it frequencies of wisdom, and we will explain to you why we use this word. Wisdom in the sense that what you call the Lionheart Collective or other frequencies, some call them angels, archangels, whatever. This frequencies that you sometimes say higher. It's not that they are higher. They are fuller. There is more information within them. And with that information, there is more understanding. There is less division because there is more experience and information. There is more wisdom, what you claim as wisdom. Wisdom is the capacity to be a wizard. Wisdom and dumb is a sovereignty. We are more capable of understanding the intricacies of connection. It is not better, it is not worse, it is different frequencies. Whereas in this dimension of division called Earth, Earth plane, Earth life, there is acceptance of division, to experience division, and to be able, when division is, yes, you're seeing the word bridged, when division is bridged through the consciousness of your vehicle, when that division is bridged in this dimension, there is an immense gain of energy and therefore wisdom. You understand? Can you feel that in your body? In this moment, we invite you to feel these words through the technology of your body. What are you feeling in your body in this moment? This is the indicator for you. If these words bring a certain feeling of what you call joy, we would call on a body word, maybe warmth and an appeasement of breath, and perhaps in your heart space something opening. If this is what is happening, then we invite you to know that something is in resonance within you with these words. If it is not doing that, we invite you to leave and go and find what ignites that in you. You are sovereign beings. Your vehicle is sovereign. And your body is an indicator of what is in alignment with what you need in this moment. There is no one truth. There is a myriad of portals, and you are invited into sovereignty. And we bless you.